Okay, the topic for this little video is forgiveness. Yes, you must forgive. If you don't, it stays inside and it eats you alive. So you have to forgive. Having said that, it's a process. It's not something that you can snap your fingers and you've forgiven and you go on like nothing ever happened. Generally, there's a time frame involved, and for somebody to expect you to forgive instantly is unreasonable. So for me, when I would talk to people and they would tell me that I need to forgive, that really puts an unfair burden on the person who is being abused. Number one, there hasn't been any repentance. So you know that this is not over, that more is going to be coming. That affects your ability to forgive. I'm not saying you can't forgive somebody who never repents. No, you still need to forgive the person. However, when you are in a situation and you know it's not going to end, you can't just snap your fingers and forgive and wipe it all clean, because you know that more is coming. Secondly, to ask somebody to forgive without there being any accountability for the person who's being abusive, it puts the responsibility for everything on the person who's a victim. You have to think about this. In my situation, I would talk to somebody about what was happening, and the person would tell me that I need to forgive. Now, I know my perpetrator is not going to stop. My perpetrator is considering himself to be a member of the church, a Christian, is in fact constantly quoting the Bible, but yet the behavior continues unabated. Instead of telling me I need to forgive this, it would make sense to me that the person I'm talking to, assuming they're in a position of some spiritual authority, like a pastor or an elder or a deacon or whatever, I would think their responsibility then should be to approach my perpetrator and talk to them about what they're doing, so that I don't have the necessity of forgiveness being thrust upon me, if that makes sense. You know, instead of telling me I need to forgive the guy that's trying to burglarize my home, we need to be talking to the burglar. You know what I'm saying? The burglar needs to be stopped. It's not, the important thing is not that I forgive the burglar. The important thing is that the burglar stops burgling. So when you're in an abusive situation and people tell you you've got to forgive, they're really just doing what is most comfortable for them. You're already in a position of trying to do the right thing. So what they're telling you is, you know, you just got to keep doing the right thing, and you got to work harder at doing the right thing. But it relieves them of the responsibility or the duty or the obligation or whatever the right word is, to actually confront your abusive partner, which is really what needs to happen. This is Becky Kameen with HelpToHeal.org. I've been there. Together, we can fix this.